Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ithaca, Wisconsin. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we're set to bring you our final game of the day, game number 2 of this Ithaca Bulldog Little Jamboree. The Westby Norsemen will be the home team as they face the Fennimore Golden Eagles. McCoy Miles will start things off, the catcher here for Fennimore, facing Brody Steinhoff. And the opening pitch, it's swung on. It's going to be a base hit out here to center field, just over the outstretched arm of second baseman here for the Norsemen in Gavin Larson. Steinhoff and Grady Evenstead, your battery today in game 2. Westby lost a tough one, 11-4 in the opening game against the Bulldogs. And the second batter, it's going to be on the first pitch. It's going to be a hit batsman here as Steinhoff winds up hitting Ethan Scheckler. Well, just like that, 2 on. Now stepping in, Tyson Stuckey. Ball gets away from Evenstead, and the runners are going to move up 1. Well, Steinhoff, a little bit of a shaky start here to get this ball game underway here for the Norsemen. We'll see if he can zero back in. That gets away, and no advancement as the ball bounces right back to Evenstead. Ben Ratho, normally the catcher, getting a break here in game number 2. A lot of games coming up here down the road for both these teams and for the Ithaca Bulldogs for that matter. In tight. It's 3-0. That one downstairs just under the knees, and it's a walk to load the bases. Stepping in, the number 4 hitter, Brooks, and I want to say it's Huko. I hope I'm saying that right. He is the center fielder. Sean Fiedler on deck. That ball gets by. Here comes a run, and he'll slide in safely. And we're going to get a timeout here, and Coach Hamilton's coming out to have a word with the crew. Well, a very short timeout on the mound here as Coach Hamilton gathered the troops, nobody out, and 1 run in for the Golden Eagles of Fennimore. Runners at second and third, and your cleanup man in the batter's box. Fouled that one off. 2-1 now. Steinhoff is set, and here he comes. That's going to be downstairs. He just missed on that one. Two and two now. Swinging a foul ball. Actually, it was 3-1. Now 3-2. Fennimore and Ithaca will take on each other at probably around the 2:30 time frame. There's a foul ball. We will not be streaming that game, as the plan today just to try and get the first 2 in and stop back at the farm and then head north. Missed outside. And that reloads the bases here for Fennimore. Sean Fiedler stepping in. Casey Dreesen on deck, followed by Wyatt Annan and Reese Amon. Or Ammon, might be. Here's a pop-up. Infield fly rule is in effect, and that is out number 1. Well, 1 down. Here is Dreesen now, the second baseman. That one a bit inside, apparently. It was right at the knees. Another one downstairs. 2-0. Stanoff is set, and here he comes. In tight. And that'll be a walk. Another run coming across here in Scheckler. And now it's Wyatt Annan. Downstairs for a ball. And not the way you want to start things off here for the Norsemen. That's fouled off. Third base side. That'll even the count at 1 apiece. That's upstairs for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Well, thanks again going out to those sponsors. We start at the bottom of our list alphabetically and work our way back up. It's the Westby Co-op Credit Union. 9 facilities in our surrounding area. That one just inside, scooting on and back a little bit. We thank them for their wonderful support of today's broadcast and much, much more coming up over the course of the spring and summer. Pop this one up. And, it couldn't get to it. That ball got over the head of Stensling. It looked like he was going to zero in on it, and then all of a sudden he lost it. It's a long base hit. And runners only moved up 1 base at a time because it really looked like it was going to be caught. Oh, a long single here. Three nothing your score, Fennimore. Still 1 down is all. Here's Reese. And I believe it's Ammon is how they say it. Hit batsman there, and that might be it for Brody Steinhoff. not getting the best start that he would have liked here. And they're going to switch. Looks like Callan Rudai is going to come back in and give it a try. Callan Rudai will take over for Brody Steinhoff, as it'll be a even switch here. Straight switch. First to pitch and pitch to first. And stepping in is Caden Ashley to face Rudai. First pitch was in there for a strike, but the second one goes downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a foul back. Well, an auspicious start, I guess you could say, here for the Norsemen, and 3 runs coming across. Those all 3 charged to Brody Steinhoff. There's still more out there. There's a swing and a miss. 3 more that could be charged to him if they're not careful. There's 2 down now as a swing and a miss. Now it brings up Colby, and I think it's Laco. That is going to be, I didn't quite see. I was looking up, checking the name. I'm not sure if that's a base hit or an error on what happened there. All of a sudden, I just saw bouncing up in the air. We'll give him a base hit since I'm not 100% what was going on. And another run that's going to go on the books on Steinhoff, and it's 4-0. Back to the top of the order with McCoy Miles. That is chopped foul down the third base side. Boy, that one was moving along. Almost got Coach Scheckler over there, too. Rudai gets himself set, and here he comes. Low and away. Again, a really, really nice day. More clouds coming in to view now compared to this morning. But nothing as far as forming any kind of weather, it looks like. They're just all over the place. And a walk is going to be issued here to load the bases back up. So a base hit and a walk. There's a ball foul down the line here. Well, good try by Steinhoff. Boy, he took a hard shot on that one, trying to get to it. That was a tough play. They'll try again here with Scheckler. This is going to be caught out here by Stensling to finish off the inning. Well, they finally get out of the inning here, but not before the Fennimore Golden Eagles pick up a bunch of runs. They get 4 of them. 4 runs, not many hits here. There's 1, 2 hits is all, and a whole bunch of walks here by the Westby pitching crew here in this opening inning. 5-0 your score. Thanks going out to a couple more of those sponsors. How about the Westby Co-op Creamery bringing you the action with conventional and, of course, organic dairy products located in downtown Westby. It's going to be Devin Nedlin to start things off here for the Norsemen as they trail 5-0. They have a ways to go here. Here's a ball lifted out towards left center field. It's going to be in for a hit, and Nedlin stands at second base. He lifted that one off the arm of Wyatt Anand to left center for a double. Well, the comeback trail begins here for Westby. And it's Gavin Larson now. See what he can do. He is going to take a shot out towards the left. That's going to be caught on a nice running grab there. That was Colby out there with that grab. So one away on a line drive out. That ball in the dirt, and hustling, who he just got back in there. That was quite the throw by McCoy Miles down to third. Nedlin with good speed, but that was a close play. Anand's got to fix his shoe here for a moment. Sutton the DH for Steinhoff, who is now playing first base. Batting in the number 3 spot. Inside real tight. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Two and two the count. And this is going to be an easy grab here at second base. That one in on the hands of Sutton. And Dreesen was able to make the easy one-handed grab. So 2 down. And Lucas Bendel steps in. Takes a strike. Our thanks going out to Varsity Funeral Home. You'll find them in Viroqua, Westby, and surrounding communities. The team to turn to in time of need. That ball fouled off. That one right off the face mask. That might have been off from the umpire, looked like there as he readjusts. Thanks to the Viroqua Dental Center, Dr. Leon Klum. Hoping you're enjoying the broadcast today and some big games coming up next week. That's high. You'll find Dr. Klum's crew, the Viroqua Dental Center on the north side of Viroqua. Right behind another one of our fine sponsors, that's Sleepy Hollow. 3 facilities on the north side as well. Here's a pop-up. That's going to be out of play. Thanks to Levon, Michelle, Felton, and all the great crew with Sleepy Hollow. Well, the count stays at 2-2 now for Bendel with 2 down. Runner over at third base, and Devin Nedlin trying to get him across home and get something on the plate. Not going to happen as Bendel swings through and comes up empty for out number 3. No runs on 1 hit. The double will leave Nedlin stranded at third. After 1 complete, 5-0 your score. The Fennimore Golden Eagles with that 5-0 lead Move into the top of the second inning here now. Facing Callan Rudai, who is in relief of Brody Steinhoff. Swing and a miss a couple of times, and it's 0-2 now to Tyson Stuckey. It's the 3-4-5 part of the order. This ball lifted out towards center field. It's going to drop in for a hit. He just got the bat on it and lobbed it up over everybody into the green grass, as they say. Brock, I'm not sure if they say Huko or I don't think it's Hecko, so we'll say Huko if I've got the spelling right. Here's a throw down, and they're going to get him. Yep, slid right into that one. Nice throw by Grady Evenstead to get the runner and take one off the base path here. 2-6 on that put out. Rudai coming right back, and that ball sails away from the batter. Sometimes just easier to say first names, which is Brock. Here's another base hit right up the middle. Good swing, and I always say if you can go right back up the gut, you know you got the timing down. And he did all of that for sure. Second base hit of the inning, but now only a runner on base as Stuckey was thrown out trying to steal. Back in. Swing and a foul back. Sean Fiedler called strike, and it's 0-2 now. Runner taking off, and the ball dropped, and that'll be a stolen base. Swing and a foul back again. That looked like a bit of a changeup, but Fiedler was able to hold back. He did not bite on that one. That was not easy to do. Here's a swing and a miss to end his at-bat. There's 2 down. Here's Dreesen now, who walked back in the first inning. Swing and a miss. That curveball dropped down and kind of down on top of the hands a little bit. Ooh, that one came in real tight. Just missed him. Evenstead with good hustle to get to the ball. There's a ball popped up, dropping back. Who's going to get there? Nobody. It dropped in. Tough on the communication there as the ball dropped between Brigham and Larson, or excuse me, Bendo out there. And it's going to wind up going down as a single. And a run coming in. Here's a ball hit out towards right field. That is going to be in for a single, and 2 are on. Just that quickly. That was number 17 in Reese Amon. Came up with that hit. Dreesen down at second base. Here's the ball hit. That's going to get through. Here comes a throw home, and they are not going to get him. He's safe. Boy, quite the run and quite the throw. And an even better slide to sneak in. Dreesen scoring off from the base hit by number 12 in Ashley. Amon at second base. Here is Kobe now hitting. It's 8-0. Three-zero count now coming up here on the pitch. And that'll be your automatic. Runners at first and second here for Fennimore as they look to make short work of this ball game the way it's going. There's another called strike. Here's a fly ball. This is, again, really well hit. Oh, what a grab out here by Nedlin. I wish we had the camera over here. I can tell you he was diving towards the fence and came up with a big catch to stop any more damage being done here by Fennimore. They do pick up 2 more runs, however, and with those 2 runs on 1, 2, 3, looks like about 4, maybe 5 hits in the inning. A heyday here so far for Fennimore. Back with more in a moment's time. Norsemen down by 8 here as we move into the bottom of the second inning, and it's going to be Rhett Stensling to step in. Big swing and a miss. in the number 5 slot here, followed by Beckett Brigham and Ryan Berklin. Two pitches, two swing and misses. Both of them up on the shoulders from Anand. Fouled that one back and off the screen. Another foul ball. Stensling trying to get on top of that pitch, but he's still down 0-2 in the count. Here comes Anand. High on that one. A little bit of a hanging curve. And that'll be the end of the at-bat on a swing and miss. One down for Beckett Brigham, the shortstop stepping in. Our thanks going out to the Viroqua Booster Club, supporting all of the teams in the Viroqua School District. And boy, they just, they're doing so many good things for those teams and for the community when it comes to what they've been able to accomplish. Thanks also to the VFW of Viroqua helping us out today. No one does more for veterans than the VFW, and you got one of the best there on the south side of Viroqua. Two 2-0 the count now to Brigham. That one's upstairs on the eyebrows, and it'll be 3-0. There's the strike. Brigham thought it might have been high. Now he'll get the walk as that one came in tight on the arm. That'll bring up Ryan Berklin, third baseman today. He held off on the high fastball up on the letters for a ball. Swing and a miss. Well, I imagine some folks outside today looking for those morels. Some good rain. It's not like it's super warm, but I know some folks have been able to snag a few bagfuls. Some of the family doing that as well. That's a ball lifted high to left, and can they make the catch? No, that wind playing all kinds of tricks on that ball, and that's going to go down as a single. Never touched the glove of the left fielder out there in Kobe Olaco, or Locho. I'm not sure. Again, I apologize with the name. Well, that puts runners at first and second here. There's going to be a strike to Grady Evenstead. That's lifted foul. That wind coming in from the infield pretty much coming straight across to right, and it really is doing some things. There's a throw down here to first, and diving back in was Birkeland. He was taking some extra steps out there. He's pretty quick for a big guy. Here's a ball lifted out towards center. It's going to drop in, and the runners have got to go one base at a time. Nice job there by Grady Evenstead with the base hit. Now the base is loaded here for Westby with one down, trying to get something going. And it's Callan Rudai. You're going to get courtesy runner here. Looks like Hunter Anderson going to run. So Anderson running for Evenstead is courtesy. High over the head for Rudai, who's now the pitcher. Rudai can help the Norsemen cause here with a base hit. He swings and misses. Two and one now. Vernon Manor Healthcare Center bringing you the action today, located on the north side of Viroqua. That ball up high and over the top of the head of Rudai. 3-1. They continue to do some really neat things over there at Vernon Manor. There's a ball lifted foul out of play. And speaking of some really good things, Vernon Electric Cooperative helping us today, and they, too, affordable electrical energy. You look at how that ball nearly knocked down Rudai. That's going to be a walk and a run scored here. Give him an RBI on that for Rudai. 8-1 your score. Back to the top of the order with Devin Nedlin. Well, he's capable of making this a very interesting ball game. Miles out to talk to Anand just for a moment. Now we're ready to go. Here's a shot, and that is going to hit. That hits Rudai. It goes down as an interference out, and I believe that Nedlin gets a base hit out of that. I'm not 100%. I'm going to have to check on that ruling, but the interference call on Rudai, and boy, he had no chance on that one. That's a tough break, let me just say it. Nedlin hit it right on the nose. Now there's two away. Bases are still loaded up here for the Norsemen. Gavin Larson will try and make something happen. Takes one high. 2-1. Well, thanks going out to Zach Thomas, athletic director here at Ithaca, and Adam Hess, the IT guru, helping out here. We're in the announcer's booth in the football stand, shooting from right field today. Back next year, and we'll do a couple of camera situation here, and hopefully we'll have some good views for you. Doing what we can this year. That is going to hit Larson, and now another run will come across. Birkeland will score, and it's 8-2. Well, thanks again to those sponsors that we've been trying to get to, and Sealand's Carpetland. Check out all that they have to offer, from the floor tile and carpet, laminates, backsplash. I tell you what, they have just got some neat things going on. Big swing right there coming from Blake Sutton. He's down 0-2 now in the count. Bases loaded. Anand trying to get out of this jam. He just missed on that one. A little bit outside. Outside again. Now 2-2. There's a ball hit. Oh, it's going to zip by the left fielder, and it's going to be a double, and 3 runs coming across here, and now they make a mistake and don't get to the ball, and Sutton, quick as a cat, gets to third base. What a shot there by Blake Sutton. Give him a double, and then there basically winds up kind of an error by Fennimore not getting to the ball. But he clears the bases other than himself. Picking up 3 ribbies on that one. And they're making it a ball game now. 8-5 the score, and still a run is out there for Lucas Bendel. That'll be high. Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare. Appreciate all that they stand for as we continue on with the broadcast. Ooh, that one nearly got him. That did get the catcher, though. I'm going to take a little time on that one. McCoy Miles, he went down for a second. Now he's able to get back up, but that was a tough one. They're going to call that a swing. That was more of a trying to back out of the way, and they're going to give him a strike. Here's a soft line drive that's caught by the shortstop to end the inning, and any more of a threat here. Well, the Norsemen bring 9 guys to the plate, and they're going to put 5 of them across to score here in the second inning. We got a ball game, 8-5 Fennimore. We move to the third inning. Aiden Teach now on the mound here for the Westby Norsemen, and he'll come in and replace of Brody Steinhoff. Rudi goes back to first base where he started. Probably could only give Rudi so many pitches here today in order to have him able to throw here sometime. I don't know if they have a game, if Westby has a game on Monday or not. They probably have a game on Tuesday, though, and a big one on Thursday against Viroqua in Viroqua at the Park Bowl. Well, the scoreboard, they're going to say 1-1 the count here. There's a ball lifted foul, third base side, and well down the line there, hitting the fence and kicking out. 2-2 they have for the count now. Ethan Scheckler. That is a fair ball right on the line, and it gets all the way to the fence, and stumbling there, going to try and get to base, and he will. Scheckler able to get there. Scenic Bluffs Community Health with chiropractic care, medical, and so much more. Dental, bringing you the action here today. Of course, the corporate office there in Cashton. Somewhere along the way, I got messed up on my lineup. There's a ball lifted foul from Stuckey. We're in the third, and leadoff hit by Scheckler. That's a bunt up off the screen here. Stuckey, the shortstop, looking to try and push the runner over to third base with a sacrifice. Now we'll see what they do as Aiden Teach continues to pitch. A little bit high. Two-two offering coming. That's lifted up high. And who's going to get to it? Nobody. Brigham calling for it, but I tell you, in this one, Larson couldn't get there. Beckett couldn't get there. Maybe it was Beckett calling. Maybe it was Larson. And Devin Nedlin couldn't come up to get it. There was just a whole bunch of Norsemen that were ready to run into each other if they weren't careful. Well, it's going to be new life here. For Fennimore with that base hit. Because now you got two on. Your number 4 hitter is up to bat. There's a bunt attempt. That's off the screen. Brock with the foul ball has the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Teach with a fastball on that one. Well, Rural Mutual Insurance Kevin Blusky Agency in Viroqua helping us out today with our broadcast. The Wisconsin-based company doing business only in Wisconsin. Gotta like that. Ground ball off from Rudai. That's probably going to wind up going down as an error. Here comes a throw home. That's not going to be in time. And the runner winds up at second base. That was Brock. I don't know. That was a hard hit. I think if he comes up with it, it's an easy out, though, with Callan. I'm kind of thinking he would tell you he should have had it. Here's Fiedler now. Big swing. 9-5 your score. And he fouled that one off. Oh, to the count. Oh, he took something off that, and he was right there at the knees. My goodness. Teach now sitting at 1-2 here with Fiedler. That one came in and caught him in the back. So a tough break there. And bases are loaded. Casey Dreesen steps in. Up high for ball. 9-5 score. Nobody out here and bases loaded once again for Fennimore. There's a strike. We are in the top of the third inning, and it looks like it could be a long ball game. Here's a ground ball. Little flip at second. The relay, not in time. The ball gets away. Here goes a runner home, and they are going to get him out. Rudai heard the teammates say, go home, and they are going to get Brock out on a, let's see, that would be a 3-2 put out for out number 2. The flip at second, that was a 4-6 put out for the first out. Trying to get the relay. That wasn't there. Dreesen hits into the fielder's choice. He stays at he stays at first, and there is a run in. Stuckey does score. It's 10-5. Wyatt Annan now batting. Riverbank helping us out today on the south side of Westby and downtown Coon Valley. Be sure to touch base with them on their checking accounts, savings, money management, and much more. Called strike 3. Took something off the curveball and dropped it in there on Anand. And he had to watch that one go by for the called strike. Well, a couple more runs coming across here for Fennimore. They get those 2 runs on a couple of hits. And they're, again, creating the damage out there. There was 1 error in the inning for Westby. 10-5 your score. We move to the bottom half of inning number 3. The Westby Norsemen will look to try and battle back here as we move to the bottom half of inning number 3. And they'll start things off again as they did in the second inning with Rhett Stensling. Westby picking up 5 runs in the last previous at-bat. Well, not that you want to duplicate. Well, you do, because if you do, you'll tie the game up. They're trailed 10-5. You'd sure like to, I guess. Fennimore jumped out to a quick lead in that first inning with 4 runs. It was a 1-2-3-4 in scoring. There's a strike. Anand still pitching here. Stensling was a strikeout victim to start that second inning, but after that it was Westby picking up hit after hit. They got a couple of walks in there. Oh, there was a hit batsman and a walk. Yeah, and 2 walks, and that really just kind of kept some things moving along. Swing and a miss. Stensling went after a high fastball and not able to catch up to that for out number 1. Well, let's take a look again with our sponsors. We talked about Premier Co-op helping us out. You'll find Ace Hardware in Westby, and of course their convenience store, Cenex gasoline products. Also located here in the Richmond Center area. One-0 the count now to Beckett Brigham. There's your strike. Beckett also with a walk in the last inning. No official at bat. He did score a run. That's up high. On and set. Missed a little bit outside. Swinging a foul ball. And that will be the end of Beckett's at-bat. 2 strikeouts in a row for Wyatt Anand. Let's see here. I think that might be the 4th. It is the 4th strikeout of the ball game for him. Ryan Berkland's going to step in. He hit a shot down the line, third base line. Able to get a single out of that. This is lifted up high in the air and taking chase. They're not going to get to it. It gets out between left center. Berkland is going to coast into second base with a stand-up double. Yeah, he just muscled that one to right center with 2 down. Here's Grady Evenstead, who came up with a hit back in the second inning. Takes the first pitch downstairs, second one in the dirt. Well, Peck's Corner, you want some great luncheon specials that are homemade. Go out there on County D, just outside of Cashton. Peck's Corner, Nicholas and the crew, they're doing a bang-up job out there. There's a ball lifted to center field. This is going to be over the head, and it's actually going to bounce over the short fence, and that'll be a ground rule double for Grady Evenstead. There he is. He really got a hold of that one. And now Hunter Anderson will come in and run for him. Well, Evenstead getting a chance to play here in this game 2. Got a couple of nice base hits already. Here is, let's see, who do we have batting here now? Looks like we got a pinch hitter coming in. See if I can find that one for us. It's going to be outside. Yeah, well, let's take a look here. It says it should have been Rudai to bat, but Callan's a righty, not a lefty. I don't have a number 1 on here. We're going to get a timeout. That'll give me more of a chance to try and figure out who we have there. We'll be back in a moment here. All right, it looks like they got some changes going on here. They're all set and ready to go. Dreesen is going to come in and pitch now for Fennimore. And Casey's first offering is going to be in there for a strike. That was Nedlin. Apparently, here's a comebacker, the flip. And they're just going to get the out here. With Gavin on the swing. Well, so much for that one. Down they go here in the inning for Westby. 1 run coming across. It's 10-6 to get that run on a couple of hits and leave a runner left on. Caleb Johnson is number 1. Thanks to my daughter Jill helping me out there. I had to text her. I'm like, why am I all messed up on this one? Well, I tell you what. Talking about some. If you're hungry, let's just change the subject here. If you're hungry and looking for a great tasting pizza, be sure to go to Nordic Lanes. Thanks to Scott and Sue Sordahl with terrific luncheon specials and, of course, that terrific pizza. Well, stepping in here in the top of the 4th inning, Reese Amon. If we have the right numbers going on here. There's a swing and a miss. 10-6 your score. Fennimore with the lead. And Aiden Teach, there's a swing and a miss. He'll get a strikeout. He's done a nice job coming in. He came in, since the third inning here. We're in the fourth now. That's his second strikeout. One down. Third pitcher for Westby is Brody Steinhoff. Started things off and just had a real rough outing. He was eventually tagged with 6 runs. Rude came on in relief. He had to come out with probably a pitch count that they got to be watchful of. And now Aiden Teach is on the mound. Swing and a foul tip there, it looked like. That ball is going to come in and hit the batter in Caden Ashley. I think. Well, let's take a look here. The number it is Ashley yet. So he's hit by the pitch with 1 away and now 1 on. Teach in his first offering is low and away. Pop this one up and back out of play. Downstairs again. Miles of Smiles Child Care Center, that is Ashley Liam, a basement of Our Savior's Church, downtown Westby. Certified teachers for your young learners. Teach with an even count at 2-2 now. Scoots the batter back. Kobe sitting there with a 3-2 count now. He's going to draw the walk. Runners at first and second. That's actually McCoy Miles. Oh, that's why it got messed up. The DH in that. So McCoy with the walk. And that's going to bring up Scheckler now. 1-1. Scheckler today with a couple of hits. That's up high. 2-1. There's a strike. Teach coming right back. Fennimore with a couple on. They have a 4-run lead at 10-6. That's high again. Take a look and see what we got for games coming up next week here. Runner's taking off, and that'll be a walk. So taking a look here, Scheckler with the walk. He has been on base a ton today already. Bases loaded. And here's Tyson Stuckey. Spun him back out of the way. Let's see if we can get to the lineup we had a while back here, trying to look at Teach inside again. Yeah, this next week we've got potentially we've got some Viroqua on the 16th with Westby baseball, and then it's either going to be Viroqua baseball or Viroqua softball on Tuesday. We might have to do a softball game. We haven't had much of a chance to do a whole lot of softball this year, it seems like. Here's a pop-up, and that'll be an easy catch. Birkland moving over here to first base, making the grab. Two down now. Stepping in is Brock Huko. Could be Hauko as well. Pop this one up high. Birkland says he's got it. Oh, and he does not. It bounced out of his glove. That'll go down as an error. Oh, that's a tough one. It was way up there, and he just did not hang on to it. A run does come across. There probably should have been two. It was two, excuse me. Should have been, could have been three. That's fouled off. Down at second base, Coach Sheckel over at third saying, you should have been over here. Here's a Ball lifted out. That's going to drop in. Here comes the throw home. It's going to be high over the head of Evenstead. And the runners are going to move up one. But Ethan Scheckler, who was motoring right along, he was able to score. Now runners at second and third. That hit coming off from Fiedler. That was his first base hit of the day. And it's 13-6. Here's a ground ball pick. The throw is not going to be in time, or it is in time. It is in time. What a stretch over there by Birkeland, and what a throw from the third base side. Wow. Dreesen down 5-3 on that one. Well, 3 more runs coming across here. They get those 3 runs on one hit, it looks like. There was at least 1 error and 3 walks, 2 walks and a hit batsman in that inning. We're going to come back with the bottom of the 4th in a moment's time. Blake Sutton steps in and see if he can jumpstart the Westby offense. Miles of Smiles Child Care Center, Ashley Liam, I think we talked about. How about Main Street Mobile Mart, located on the north side of downtown Viroqua. Thanks to Rob and all the crew over there. Another foul ball. Lori Holte and the Eagle Title Company bringing you the action today as we get a quick little timeout here by Miles as he wants to come out and talk to his now new pitcher, we'll say, out here in Dreesen. Utilize Lori Holte's experience to your advantage with Title Insurance, located in Coon Valley. Another foul ball here. Sutton trying to hang in there. He's down 1-2 in the count. Missed a little bit low and inside. Let's take a look here with Coon Valley Telecommunications. Check out the bundle packages that they have. Here's a drive, and that's going to be a base hit out to left center field. Good job of hitting there for Sutton as he was kind of in a tough spot with a 2-2 count coming at him. Or check that. That might have been, that was Larson there, I think. I'm probably still all messed up. This is Sutton here now batting. I got ahead of myself, apparently. That's what happened. Sutton fouls that one off. Now it's Sutton. That was Gavin Larson before, who got on with a base hit. That one came in real tight. You could see the big flinch from here. fouled that one off. 1-2 offering. Sutton will battle. There's no doubt about that. Upstairs near the helmet. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. That'll be the end of Sutton's at-bat. One away. Lucas Bendel looking for a hit. That's in the dirt. Larson back to first base quickly. Well, you're going to see a lot of Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op crew. Here's a ball lifted up high, and they got a play. And I'm going to say it's a fair ball. No, a foul ball. Okay. Boy, that was a good job running, though, because you don't want to get stuck there. It's an easy double play. If the ball hits and you're standing there, hits in fair territory. Ball popped up, and second baseman, he'll make the grab for out number 2. Yeah, that was Fiedler, who's playing second base now. He went from third to second. Well, back to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. You're going to see them out in the fields with the fertilizers and the lime and all kinds of good stuff. Very, very busy crew in the surrounding communities. Vernon County, La Crosse County. Runner taking off. There is no throw there. That's how fast Larson can be. He got a great jump also. Well, there's 2 down. And that will end the at-bat here for Stensling. We will take a quick break. No runs on 1 hit, and that runner in Larson left on base. 13-6 your score after 4 complete. Wyatt Anand steps into the batter's box on the right-hand side here in the top half of inning number 5. The Golden Eagles leading the Norsemen by a score of 13-6. The first offering is in there for a called strike. Aiden Teach continuing to pitch here. That's popped up. Teach says he has it, and he does. For out number 1. Reese Ammon, or Ammon, however way you say it, probably Ammon, swings through the first offering. Happy Mother's Day tomorrow, Sunday. fly ball that is caught out there by Bendo. He had that one zeroed in. Two down, and here should be Caden Ashley stepping in. Teach trying to go 1, 2, 3. That would be the first time today in this ball game, as Fennimore has really been on the base paths quite a bit. Hence the 13-6 lead that they have. Cashton Building Supply bringing you the action today, along with CBS Designs. Thanks to Kevin Kirking and his daughter, Courtney Kuzi. There's a great 1-2 punch there when it comes to get all your supplies and have Courtney take care of all the design. That will do it. That'll do the trick. Well, speaking of doing the trick, Teach gets a strikeout here, and the Norsemen will get a 1-2-3 inning here on the defensive side. That is the first time here today in this ball game. More of our sponsors coming up, more of a break here, more ball game, I should say, coming right back with the bottom half of the fifth. Beckett Brigham is going to step in. And take the first offering in there for a called strike from Dreesen. The second pitch, though, is down in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Off the mark, 2-1. There's a big swing, not able to get to that one. And it's 3-2 now. Here's a ground ball, second base, good throw on the scoop. And looks like we might have a new player in there. We'll have to try and get to that if we can here. Brigham goes down 4-3 for out number one. That is going to bring up Ryan Birkland now. Let's see what we've got here. This is Corey Dreesen. Corey Dreesen is at second base now. Called strike in there, 2-1. That pitch kind of ran in on him a little bit. Birkland with a base hit and a double, respectively, second and third innings here today. This is a big cut. Not able to connect, and it's now 3-2. Well, you know, we always say that 2-0 and 3-1, those are hitters' pitches to get after. He's going to get the walk on this one as the ball goes downstairs. And that'll bring up Grady Evenstead, who has done a nice job today as well with a base hit and a double. in that order. Same as Ryan Berklin. That one nearly got him. Called strike, 1-1. Cashton Farm Supply, your number one place to go for organic farming concerns, questions, feed, seed, you name it. Fertilizer, yeah, all kinds of great things going on out there on Highway 27. Just missed on that one. It's 3-2. Well, that was not a bad-looking pitch by Dreesen. Swing and a miss. That will end the at-bat of Evenstead. And now it's Caleb Johnson coming in, the left-handed hitter. Tuno, Norseman's second baseman here. Swing and a miss. Two-away, Westby with a runner on. There's a called strike, and it's now 2-2. Ground ball, third base, the throw, and not able to dig it out. It's going to probably go down as an error on the throw. An E5, I guess, is what you'd have to go with. A new first baseman over here as well. Here's a swing and a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. Let's see if they're going to send Berklin. They will, and he will score. Well, Nedlin coming up with the base hit. And he picks up an RBI. Noah, let's see. Might be Fouriette. Looks like, and it's hard to read that one a little bit there, but he is out there, the new, we'll say Noah, at first base for Fennimore. Mark down Berklin's run, or I'll forget that. Wouldn't want that. The Norsemen need all the runs they can get. Now trailing 13-7 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. 1-1 count in the dirt, 2-1. Here's a hard shot and a catch here by the shortstop. Wow, what a job there by Tyson Stuckey. I know there's no way I got the camera on that one, how fast that happened. Hit it on the nose, did Gavin Larson, but he has nothing to show for it. The Norsemen have one run to show, though, here in the bottom of the fifth. One run on one hit. There was an error and a runner left on the base path. Back we come here to the ballpark at Ithaca. a lot of success over here in this neck of the woods in the school district here for the Bulldogs over the years. They look to continue that for a bit longer here. Here is a drive. It's going to be a nice running catch out there in left field. Miles McCoy here in the 6th inning gave it a ride, but Lucas Bendo was able to get to it. He showed some real nice range on that one. And speed to get to it. 13-7 your score, Fennimore over the Norsemen. Here's a pop-up, just over the outstretched arm of Brigham. And I believe that was Corey Dreesen with the base hit. That's who it was. Here is a shot, and it's going to be caught out here by Nedlin in center field. That was, got to take a look here. That was number 27, and I got to see if I've got that one on here somewhere. That was Cooper Imhoff. Boy, did he give it a ride. But again, Nedlin, you got to watch that young man. He is a real good outfielder, center fielder. Just look back at all the years that Westby continues to put some real nice guys out there in center field. You got to have speed, you got to have an arm. I know our Chris played there, and people before him and people after him. They're just you got to be an athlete. Two away. Big swing came up empty. This is Noah, first baseman. That'll be high. 3-1 now. Teach doing a nice job on the mound since he has come in when he's given up some runs, but there's going to be a walk. Well, runners at first and second here. Bit inside to Fiedler. Ground ball knocked down, and that'll be an infield single. Well, a great try over there by Sutton at third base, too. Bases loaded up here with two away. Fennimore trying to put some hurt on the Norsemen here with some more runs. They're already up by 6 at 13-7. Teach with a look. Comes in and gets the strike, 3-1. And that'll be a walk. Casey Driesen gets the walk and an RBI. RBI coming as Corey Driesen crosses home plate. There's a ground ball. That's going to be a base hit. One run at a time here as Wyatt Anand gets the shot to go. (15-7) your score. Reese Amon steps in. He swings and misses. He had a big cut. Now 0-2. That one came in and just chewed him up. Hit by the pitch. Here's Caden Ashley, who is 1 for 3 today. Couple of strikeouts. That one nearly got him. Sixth inning, 16-7. That's in the dirt. Norsemen trying to keep that 10-run lead away from, a deficit away from them. Fennimore would like to get that 10-run lead. There's a foul back. And then see if they can hold him. Oh, they're going to say it hit him first, or maybe it was catcher interference. That's what it was. It was catcher interference. And now Fennimore does have that 10-run lead. And they're back to the top of the order with McCoy Miles, who is a very tough out. He's 2 for 3 today. There's a drive, and this is going to be caught out in left field to finally end the inning. But now it's up to the Norsemen as they need to pick up a run to get the game into the 7th inning. They trail by 10 here as we move to the bottom of the 6th. Well, our appreciation going out to the Wright Insurance Agency, Miranda Wright in Westby and Viroqua, your American Family Insurance agent, helping us out today, as well as the Agent and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, located in Viroqua. Well, we have a new pitcher on the mound. Brock is pitching now. And again, I apologize, Brock. I'm messing up your last name. So I'm just going to call you Brock. That ball came in up high to Blake Sutton, it looks like. It's Blake, Lucas, and Rhett. Swing and a miss. The Bank of Cashton bringing you the action here today. And, of course, when it comes to HSAs, no one knows more at HSA area than the Bank of Cashton. Outstanding job there that they do. That ball is going to be downstairs. McCoy Miles knocking that one down, and we got ourselves a full count here. Don't forget Bethel Home and Services, a Lutheran-based crew that, boy, I tell you what, they watch out for senior citizens, disabled citizens. Bethel Boutique in Westby, part of that. Well, the walk is issued here to Sutton as the Norsemen are looking for a run here in the 6th inning to try and extend the game to the 7th. They're down 17-7 here. Been a tough game, tough outing for them. And it started right away in the first when they picked up 6 runs in that inning. Not the way they wanted to get that one going. Here's a base hit. Oh, and it got by the right fielder, and that'll be an error, a single and an error. Well, now they got a shot to extend that game into the 7th with runners at 2nd and 3rd. The error by the right fielder, he let the ball get through him. That was Caden Ashley out here. Nobody out for Stensling. Now 0-2. Ground ball. They're going to go to 1. They'll get the out. And the RBI will come across here for Stensling. But we know we're going to the 7th for sure now. 5-3 on the putout. One down. Bendel winds up at third base on the play. That'll be high. Here's a pop-up out of play. Two and one now. This is Beckett Brigham. Coming right back with a fastball, but it was low and away. So Brigham gets a walk. First and third now. Well, it looks like this is Hunter Anderson now batting for Ryan Birkland. Foul ball. Pretty good cut right there, and he came up empty, and that'll be out number 2 here. Two-way, and this should be Grady Evenstead. So it looks like probably softball on Tuesday, Viroqua against Richland Center. That'll be a tape-delayed broadcast. And then Viroqua Westby baseball on Thursday is what it looks like. There's a walk issued. That loads the bases up, as we mentioned, and now it's Caleb Johnson stepping in. Takes a strike. Here's a ground ball, second base. He'll go to first and get the out. 4-3 to end the inning. We're going to go to the 7th inning here now. Fennimore up by 9, 17-8 your score. Moving into the top half of the 7th inning. I hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast. This is our final broadcast of the day. We do wish the Fennimore Golden Eagles and Ithaca Bulldogs the best of luck in game number 3. But we do we have some family things going on here a little bit later this afternoon. Able to get the first 2 games. And we hope, of course, to be able to do this again next year. And maybe after that, we hope, for a few years. A lot of summer baseball coming up. Legion baseball, that should be a lot of fun. We'll have 1, maybe 2 state tournaments that we're looking at doing this year. That could prove to be interesting. Caleb Johnson on the mound pitching here now for Westby. And he is facing, let's see, for Fennimore here. Are we back at the top of the order already? We might be. Might have a pinch hitter in here. Oh, this is actually we're at the number 2 spot here, aren't we? I forgot to mark that. This is Corey Driesen. Johnson now with a 2-2 count. Looked like he might have been up 0-2. Fouled back. There's a base hit out to left field. Driesen with a nice shot. One on, nobody away here. Looks like Stuckey back in now. Imhoff had pinch hit for him. Big swing came up empty. Well, I think we got through we got to all of our sponsors. We want to say thanks, Carmen Fortune. I'm not sure if I got to her, your New Directions real estate agent. She invites you to stop in and see her at the office. There's a base hit right back up the middle for Stuckey. She'd be happy to talk to you if you're looking to buy, sell. Maybe you're looking for some land, hunting land. When's the best time to buy? She is a Cooley region lifelong resident. Johnson, a little bit short on that when the ball bounces away from Evenstead and everybody moves up a base. Fennimore, I got a chance to talk to Coach here. They are going to be in the Legion baseball action this year. Big swing right there and not able to connect was Brock. So good to see them into the mix, Legion baseball. Here's a shot. That's a base hit. 1 run scoring, and now 2. Well, a couple of RBIs there for Brock, it looked like, huh? Fiedler steps in. Facing Johnson. Foul ball, straight back. (19-8) your score in the top of the 7th inning. Westby trying to get out of this inning and come up and bat at least one more time, obviously. The ball pops away, and it's a walk anyways. Well, runners at first and second here. That's going to bring up Casey Dreesen. Big swing right there on 2-0. Now 2-1. That'll be high. 3-1. Nobody out here. And there's a walk. Loading up the bases for Wyatt Anand. Anand gets a ball up high. He is, I don't know if I think he's 1 for 3 it looks like today. Here's a pop-up coming up. Nedlin, here's the throw, the cutoff. Good job there by the center fielder. Out number 1. Now Reese Amon will step in. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Amon watches that one pop away from Evenstead, but out in front of home plate, so no advancement there. Three and two the count. And there's a walk. Fly ball, left field. That's going to be caught. The tag and the run will score for a sac fly. There's 2 down, though. This is popped up out of play. Swing and a miss. There's a fly ball, pretty well hit. It's going to be over Nedlin's head in center field, And a couple of runs are going to score here. Make that one run. I thought there were bases loaded. There was not because of that last sacrifice. So one run does cross the plate. That is Dreesen. There we go. Casey. This should be stepping back in. I think it's Caden Ashley. Pop up third base side. It's going to be caught to end the inning. Well, that was actually Corey Dreesen on the pop up. Well, let's see. Wow, 5 more runs coming across here. It's 22-8 here as Fennimore keeps on rolling. Westby Norsemen have their work cut out for them here in the bottom of the 7th inning as they trail 22-8. Yeah, it's been that kind of game. Been a rough one here for the red and black. Here's a shot and a base hit. Turning the corner and hustling, and now the throw coming in and hustling back. And a good move there. That was Gavin Larson there, it looks like. Here's a fly ball. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Not much you could do on that one. Found the seam of the defense, you might say. That was Gavin Larson there. Couple of hits in a row. Nedlund got things started with a base hit. And following suit there was Gavin Larson. And now Sutton will try to move him along if possible. Yeah, he does. He gets a walk. And let's see, what do we got here? We got a coach coming out. Yeah, they're going to talk things over here. Well, the pitching change has been made here for the Fennimore Golden Eagles. Fiedler comes in to pitch now. And the ball bounces away, no advancement here. Facing Lucas Bendel. Rhett Stensling due up next. There's a ground ball. That's going to get through for a base hit. And one run comes across, now 2. Well, they're not going to go away here without a little bit of a fight. Bendel with the single. (22-10) your score. That's the ball. 1-1 the count here now to Stensling. Watches that one high. Beckett Brigham due up next. There's a strike. Three and two offering coming up. And he missed to load the bases. Bases loaded again. Here is Beckett Brigham now. Watches that offering from Fiedler up high and away. That ball bounces away from Miles, but nothing happening there. When you're down by a ton, you got to let your hitters do the work. Got a strike call there. Pop this one up, and it's going to be foul territory here. Nobody going to get to it. Three and two the count now. Fly ball, center field, going back. Anand is going to make a nice grab, and the runners are going to tag up. Wyatt Anand getting to that one. That'll be a sacrifice. Here's a ball lifted out towards shallow center field, and the shortstop going to get out there and make the grab. Stuckey back in plenty of time for out number two. And we should have Grady Evenstead here, I believe, batting. Takes the ball low, 2-0. 1-0, excuse me. Now it's 2-0. Big swing right there. 2-1. Back in safely here at first. That's going to be a ball. And Evenstead is on with the walk. And here comes Caleb Johnson. Base is loaded for him, but there's 2 away. Called strike. Now 2 strikes on Johnson. Missed on that one. Should be 2-2. Ooh, and a called strike 3 to end this ball game. Well, the final score, they doubled up. Fennimore Golden Eagles doubling up on the Westby Norsemen. 22-11 is the final. Losing pitcher in today's ball game is going to be Brody Steinhoff, and the winning pitcher, starting things off here, was Wyatt Annan. He will get the win today for Fennimore. Well, quite the day here. The Norsemen losing 2. They had a really good game going on with the Ithaca Bulldogs for a while, but then lost that one 11-4. And again here, 22-11. We hope that you've enjoyed watching today's Western Wisconsin video production of Westby Baseball. And we look forward to seeing you next Thursday at the Park Bowl in Viroqua as the Norsemen travel to Viroqua and face the Blackhawks in a Cooley Conference baseball game. So long for now, everyone. Have a great weekend. We'll see you real soon somewhere out there on the diamond.